And moving on to a big story from the state of Manipur now, an unidentified person hurled a hand grenade inside the office of local dailies, Poknapham and People's Chronicle in Imphal yesterday evening. The grenade, however, failed to explode. The incident reportedly took place around 6:30 p.m. at the office of two local dailies, which is situated at Keishampat Thiyam Leikai in Imphal West district. Well, viewers, the CCTV footage showed that the grenade was lobbed by a woman who came on a moped. Soon after the attack, a team of Imphal West police station arrived at the spot and recovered the unexploded grenade there. And as well, the police have registered a case in connection with the incident. Let me tell our viewers here, security has also been beefed up around all the media houses in the region, terming the incident as unfortunate. Information and Public Relation Officer of Manipur, Th. Biswajit Singh, condemned the attack on the media house. He said that attacking a media house is a condemnable cowardly act. Notably, Poknapham is the one of the oldest morning daily publications in Manipur, and the People's Chronicle is a sister publication which is published from the same office building. While condemning the attack, the All Manipur Working Journalist Union AMWJU and Editors Guild Manipur have now decided to cease publication of all morning dailies from today. The local scribes are currently staging a sit-in demonstration in the protest against the attack.
This is happening here since first time it has happened with Shanghai. Earlier, yes. And Amju also took stand against them. Now also Amju is taking stand against Sharat. It is very unfortunate that it is repeating. It is happening every time. And the government has failed to give security and safety of media houses. And if this thing happens, it proves also that the terrorist organizations are very much active here, and the media is, I think, they are threatening the media so that media cannot write anything against terrorism. It's true that newspapers are not being published here. Earlier also for days newspaper ceased to be published in protest against such attacks. So people are deprived of the daily dose of news. But then you see, if terrorists also give you pressure, they are also same time will be deprived from getting the proper news. If government give pressure to the newspaper, media houses, then they will only publish the version of the government. The people will be deprived of real news. So people will have to bear with this type of, because this is a protest. This is a temporary measure to sensitize the government, to sensitize also the attackers, so that they give media free, because free press only can strengthen democracy in India.
Alright viewers, now let's cut across live to Imphal, where local scribes and journalists are protesting over yesterday's bomb attack there, and our correspondent Sharat is at the site. You're at the venue site. A sit-in demonstration is being taken place there. Give us a tour of what's happening, Sharat.
Yeah, Preana, right now I'm standing at this Keishampat Thiyam Leikai, and this is a community hall where the local scribes is staging a sit-in protest against a bomb threat, last evening grenade attack, and you say keeping at bay the local, keeping at bay the daily talks today. Local scribe once again compelled to stage sit-in protest against the bomb threat. Yes, I also want to say that this is a highly rare, unwanted scene where a woman, moped-born woman, came into this in front of the office building of the Poknapham, also the People's Chronicle, and lobbing grenade and fled from the scene immediately. Yes, very fortunate part is this grenade failed to explode. So otherwise it could have inflicted injury to many of the reporters inside the building. So it is a very luckily the bomb failed to explode. Yes, before minutes ahead, while speaking to Northeast Tribe, the ISU president, he once again reiterated that the state government failed to protect the local journalists, local tribe. So this is the reason that again and again local tribe compelled to do such a kind of protest condemning the attack. So Preana, this is a very rare sin. Otherwise, the local tribe reporters always keep busy themselves with the daily event reporting. But once again, in the state of Manipur, the local reporters, local tribe compelled to keep aside their local daily tasks and sit in protest. Preana.
Right, Sharat, if I'm not mistaken, you are at the protest site there, and why don't you try giving us some reactions from the people out there? What further course of action will be taken?
Yeah, exactly. You see, I also want to establish that to the viewers that this is a joint sit-in protest carried out by under the banner of the All Manipur Working Journalists and also Identical Manipur. So this is a joint protest condemning the last evening grenade attack to the Poknapham local Delhi office and also its sister publication, the People's Chronicle. So right now, I'll try to have some reaction from the editor of this local Delhi, maybe with the Poknapham or maybe the People's Chronicle. So you see, right now the editor himself is very busy giving interview to the some other channel. So I would like to have some reactions from the some from this office. So you say, first of all, let me know your please introduce yourself, sir.
I am Neeraj Sharma. I am the GM of Poknapham and the People's Chronicle. For both the newspapers.
So Poknapham is one of the oldest local daily paper, and again the People's Chronicle is a sister publication of this Poknapham. So what do you want to say regarding this last evening attack?
Actually, we condemn the attack. I mean, they are suppressing the media freedom. I mean, attacking the fourth pillar of the democracy, and we strongly condemn it.
So what will be the future course of this agitation after this sit-in protest?
We'll go with AMZU and Editors Guild's decision. Whatever they decide, we'll be with them.
Thank you. Yeah, so far as the further course of agitation is concerned, you say after this sit-in protest, one meeting, joint meeting will be held. Participated by this executive member of All Manipur Working Journalists Union and also the editor Guild Manipur. After that, future course of agitation will be decided, Preana.
Of course, that was a reaction from one of the journalists there, Sharat. Of course, they have condemned the attack there. Well, has there been any reports of, sort of intimidation or a threat to the media house there?
So far, you say we are trying to know very particularly from the editors of this Poknapham and both the People's Chronicle. But so far as the intimidation, any threat from the militant outfit is concerned, they didn't receive any kind of intimidation, any kind of threat, any kind of monetary demand to particular this news house. So they are also quite confusing regarding the last evening grenade attack is concerned. Though police have already collected the CCTV footage, the investigation is already on, and I think as the whole incident is being captured in the CCTV footage, but for police, I think it will be very difficult to reach to the culprit, Preana.
Right, Sharat, well, keep us updated. We'll get back to you again in our next bulletin. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us all those details.